Today, we're going to be talking about the reveals that we have seen to date. And so here we go. Today, I have, like the last time, I have, my buds, whatever, Astronite and Cayman.
Yep.
How's it going, guys?
Pretty good. For a Monday, anyway.
Yeah, well,
that was nice and short then, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm doing all right. A day off, so yeah, we're rejuvenated and ready for work again tomorrow. Hooray!
Yay! I work every day because I'm a freelancer, so I don't get days off.
Oh, really? You're a freelancer?
Yeah, I'm a freelance designer. So I work every day and don't even go there. I'm a freelance game designer, and I don't get days off because if I don't work, I don't get paid. So, gotta work. Constantly doing stuff. So I mean, there are times I could take a day off here and there, do other things, around the house and whatnot that need to be done.
You're always sat in Discord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm always in Discord too. Yeah, sort of. I mean, maybe I'm always invisible, so never know. But yeah, I'm always there, doing stuff because a lot of my communications with other creatives and contractors are through Discord because it's just easier. It's a universal platform, so we just use it like that.
Yeah, until age verifies everybody, and then everybody's kicked off the platform because nobody's got ways to age verify. Well, no one wants to give their data to Discord. So we're back to good old Skype.
I do miss
Skype.
That was the good days.
Nah, TeamSpeak.
Them were the
TeamSpeak all the
days.
way.
Yeah, them were the days. Yeah, right.
But we're definitely days.
So yeah, so like I said, we're going to be talking about the previews that were revealed recently. As of this recording, we got more Sunstrike reveals, and I believe today we have an additional.
Yeah, so we got 20 plus new cards. So today we are going to showcase 14 cards.
Yeah. The hey, we're going to show you 20 new cards, but yet you already know.
We only do know 6 of them.
6 of them, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. Yeah.
So who wants to go first with the first card then?
I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. Tadpuff, Champion of Aphrodite. This is a 1-cost water, 1 attack, 1 defense. You can return another Tadpuff on your field to your hand in order to special ascend this Tadpuff to Zephyrog from your hand or deck.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it requires you to have 2 Tadpuffs on the field.
Yeah. And there's only going to be these 3 that exist because the original Tadpuff is now gone and banned, so you can't use it.
Yeah.
It seems I feel like this was designed to go with the original one. So it don't work anymore.
Yep.
I mean, you could still do it in a casual environment, but in a competitive environment, this is just not. Yeah, it's a dead card.
Yeah, we're not saying cheat. That's not come from. That's not what we're saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, who's going to stop you?
Yeah. So
it's a swing and a miss. It would have been good if the original Tadpole was still about,
but
it's not.
You know what that reminds me of is the original Glimbat from Daybreak.
Yeah, that's true.
Which was specifically designed around the original Sparkit from right, and it was a magic bullet for that. I think magic bullets are a problem, and that if you have to design a magic bullet for a card you have in the environment, and it's just like one card or multiple cards or whatever, either way, you're creating a magic bullet, you're creating a problem. Because now you are going to end up having a card that may or may not be useful, right? So that magic bullet suddenly becomes a dead card in your hand, right? Or a dead card in your deck. It's like there's no reason for it to exist. So yeah, I think I agree with you guys that the Tadpuff Champion, while an interesting card, definitely requires the original Tad Puff to be useful.
Yeah, it's too little,
And-
too late
yeah.
for this card.
Unfortunately. So all right, so this is your card.
This is my card. It's for my deck, and I'm gonna say straight away before I even read it, not even gonna worth use. Like, why? It's just terrible. So Zephyrog, Champion of Aphrodite, 5 attack, 3 defense. Dice the Galaxy. Water, wind for enchantment cost, and its effect: you can discard a Tadpole or a Zephyrog in order to target an opponent's card, put it on top of their deck. When this Zephyrog is destroyed in battle or by an opponent's card effect, you can return a Tadpole from Underworld to hand. The first effect is interesting. That's actually worth using. Second effect, kind of redundant with the only having the bad Tadpole and not the good Tadpole.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I think it's compounded with the effect of removing Tad Puff from
Yeah, I
the
mean
environment.
it's got better stats than the original one by 1 attack, and that's literally it.
Yeah.
But just having a guarantee to remove 1 card for a cost of 1 card, I mean,
Yeah.
not ideal. Like, personally, I wouldn't run it. But I mean, it's up to everybody else.
Yeah.
If you're giving up card advantage to do a thing, there better be a better payoff. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a payoff. In my opinion.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you
I
put it
don't
on
think the
top of their
increase-
deck as well, which is not good. Like,
Well, that's
they're
it.
just
They
going to
just
draw
bring
it
back
next
out.
turn.
Yeah. If it's at the bottom, it's nicer. But yeah, on
Yeah.
top, it's not great.
I'd rather it go to the bottom of the deck because then you have to go and dig for it, right?
Yeah.
Or you're not just going to randomly get it back, right? And also it's better. Also, it's also better than shuffling it into the deck, because then because Celestial games don't go to the bottom of the deck unless Mill suddenly hits really strong, but we all know that's not going to happen. But excuse me. But the issue I'm having with it is that, yeah, again, I agree. Top of the deck, bad. Bottom of the deck, good. Shuffle in the deck, but it goes either way. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I think this could be another binder card. It's just going to sit in a binder.
It's one of them hollows you're going to pull and wish it was something else.
Yeah.
Because it's rare.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think the increase in stats is worth it. I think the old one, yes,
old
it
one,
dies
yeah.
on the attack back, but it does enough itself. It doesn't care that it's a 4 attack.
Because it attacks directly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's going to be worth value no matter what.
Yeah.
And if you can protect it, you get to do it multiple times. So.
Exactly.
Yep.
So the next
Right,
card, this one's for you.
Next
Cayman.
card, it is Eddie. So we've got a new Eddie card. It is a 1 Spirit Water. It's a 4/1, which I believe the original one was a 4/1 as well.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
But this one is a little bit different. Again, it's position change, but it's when this Eddie is destroyed in battle, you can change position of each Celestial on the field. If at least 2 opponents' Elestrals have changed their position this way, you can special cast a special cast as well. I didn't see that in the video. You can make special cast a Kiribis from your hand or deck.
Yeah, you're not.
Because you can't special ascend over something that's died.
True. Oh yeah. That's cut. Start again.
Oh, but if you have another water, but see that meant, but
Yeah.
if they had it special ascend, that meant you had to have another water card on the board to be able to do that. They're banking on the fact that Eddie is going to be the only card you have, so you're just going to replace it.
Yeah, I was just testing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I passed. It's fine. But yeah, it sounds like a good card. Like you could crash into things or just sit there as a 4 attack body and do nothing until your opponent attacks you.
I think you replace this with. I think you replaced the old Eddie with this. I think this is a lot nicer.
I think it's the Pantera effect where it's like you want to throw it at your opponent just to get the Kiribis out. And it gets either of the Kiribis. If there's a second Kiribis, which I believe there is, why wouldn't they, right? Then you get either of them, and so it all depends upon what your strategy is. The way I look at it, this is kind of interesting because a lot of people were talking about the original Armadon change deck, that the burn,
Yep.
Yeah, position burn.
the Armadon burn. This could go really well with that deck because you're for every dude that changes, it's like Armadon's like it just keeps
Yeah.
changing. He's all over the place, right? So yeah, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm okay with this one. I don't think there's a problem with this one.
No.
Well, we had problems with the first two. I don't think this one's going to be an issue because it's got a good ability. Stats are okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with this one. I think this one's fine.
Yeah, it kind of does counter fish as well because it'll change the 2 fish on board to defense. Get a Kerberos out. Kerberos can then swing after.
Yeah, Kerberos be your
after
monster.
we do its other thing, which we'll talk about in a sec. So it's kind of like
Right.
it clears 1 fish, basically. So
Right.
it's not too bad.
Well, and the fact
And
that you
it's a
get
two-cost.
Kerberos out, yeah, and the fact that you get a Kerberos out with it, gives you a beater, right? So it's like you can protect your fish longer because now you got a big beater on the board, right?
Yeah.
Which brings us to Kerberos, which is an 8/4,
It's a
2
big
water,
old
clearly.
attacker.
Big old attacker, right? Now, his effect is you could expend 1 water in order to target any number of Elestrals and change their position, then enchant 1 water from your underworld to this Kerberos for each Elestral that changed position this way.
Yeah, Armadon position change burn could be really strong with this card.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, with both of these cards, I think that the position change burn definitely got a tick up. It happens to me that I get to run solar water to do that.
Yeah, that's
but
not too bad though.
I have no problems with that. This is really good. I like this one. And the fact that it's a 4 defense means that it's outable with most of the other cards in play. I'm not going to keep referring to the fact that, Champion Galaxy kills everything. But
no, we have to. Every card you got to
Every
say.
card,
we
you've got to say it.
we have to keep that in mind with these cards because it does exist and people will use it because, well, people.
Yep.
I do hope this one gets a holo though, as a rare.
Yeah,
because
so far looking at the image on Collect, it is a non-holo rare. It's kind of a shame. Like, I wish Vixens there from switch places.
Oh,
But...
Yeah.
You know why it's not going to be? You know why it's going to be a non-holo rare? Because it's going to be a reverse. It's going to be a reverse.
Yeah, reverse. Yeah, I forget about the reverses.
Yeah,
I just noticed
so
what the artwork is as well for this. It's like the ship is inside of the Kerberos.
Inside the Kerberos, yeah.
Yeah,
that looks really nice on it.
Yeah, and I also think that with that is going to also be there may be a stellar version of this as well, probably with different art, obviously. But I'm thinking a reverse stellar with this is probably going to be what's going to happen.
Is that a bit of inside information?
Yeah, I don't know anything. Jeez, I'm surprised. I am like you dudes. I am nobody. So, all right.
So the next card, Raceros, Champion of Hera. It's a 2/5, which is pretty good. Thunder, and it has a you can effect, so just activate it whenever you want on your turn. You can return Thunder from your field to your spirit deck to special ascend this Raceros to Racer Ridge from hand or deck. Now, we haven't seen, we're going to do a little bit of a spoiler for ahead. We haven't seen the Racer Ridge Champion of Hera yet. This was shown as the last card at the end of the reveals for Monday, the 16th. So we don't know what the Racer Ridge does. This is okay for defense. Obviously, being a 2/5, it's just a rabbit. But the original Racer Ridge from Frostfall, not a good card.
No.
It negates an attack, basically.
I don't think I've ever seen it used.
No, it just negates a non-thunder enchanted guy's attack. I think it's just not a good card whatsoever.
Right, but I look at it this way too. Like the original Raceros is also really not that great of a card, because it was basically if you're not thunder enchanted, you can't attack me when you cast on the turn you cast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. It saw limited play back in base set days. But after that, the game ramped up so fast. After that, it just didn't matter anymore. Because you would just eliminate the Raceros with an earthquake or other ability to remove it, and then you would just keep going anyway. So the Raceros didn't really have a huge impact on the game. This version does sound like it's much better option. I'm getting healed off of it, even if I don't special ascend off of it, like fail to find or whatever. Still getting the heal off, right? Um, and it's from the field, so that means that I could use a spirit off of Hera. So like I cast Hera, max out Hera, then use Race Rose, send a spirit back to the spirit deck from Hera. Hera uses her effect. Okay, that's 2. I just need one more effect where I'm returning a spirit from the field to my deck, my spirit deck, and then boom, I've got Imperial. So that seems to be the direction it's heading, and I'm super excited because I'm a big Imperial player, and I want to see this happen.
Yeah, we just gotta hope that it's good. I mean, this card in itself needs to be on the field for at least a turn to be able to do that, because Imperial is a normal cast when you return free, so this needs to stay alive to be able to do it. And its cost is a return as well, which is funny. So,
well, it's got a 5 booty, so you just cast it in defense.
Yeah, and then hope they don't play like Galaxy already.
Like, or Sorlet or whatever,
or anything that can out it. Yeah. As long as they don't play a card that can beat me, I'm fine.
Well, that's the game with any card, though. I mean,
exactly.
The thing is that most players are just going to look at it and go, "Oh, that's a 5 booty. I can't get over that just yet," and they're going to let it sit. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I can work around that, and I think it's going to be fun to build a deck around it. So we'll see.
Reminds me of like a Power Ranger as well, with the outfit it's got on.
Yeah, a little bit, I suppose.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. All right, so we got the next card for
So Elechick is finally back. I say back. It came out in live stream was it live stream? It came out, or was it Firestorm? It came out as a champion.
Firestorm.
It's Firestorm, right? But so this is the one which replaced the original Elechick, which got banned. So this one's Escape from Tartarus. It's kept the 4/1 stat line. Obviously, it's a 1-cost Thunder. And then this one says, when you cast this Eletric, you can return a Divine Ruin in your Underworld and start again. Fuck. Editing. Yep. And this one says, when you cast this Elechic, you can target a Divine Ruin in your Underworld and return it to your hand. Yeah. I think this is still pretty strong.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's one of those cards that you just splash it into whatever again because of its effect. Like just generic return a divine from Underworld, pretty strong.
Yeah, I think Hermes is probably the best at the minute, which benefits from this. I mean, the Hera and
think about the other side of that coin, right?
Yeah,
the original Elechick from base set was search your deck for a divine, put it in your hand.
Yeah.
Right? On cast. This one is search your underworld and put a divine in your hand. So it's still dealing with finding and putting divines in your hand. It's just a different zone, right? Yeah. And that means also that if you splash this into your deck, it also means that you don't care what happens to your divine. You can actually just go ahead. I'm just going to cast this divine with 2 instead of maxing it out, right? Because my opponent's just going to destroy my divine anyway, or I'm going to. Then I'm going to splash Elechick, and then I'm going to grab it and put it back and do it again, right? So it gives you a little bit more of a strategy with divines in regards to that, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and the artwork's really nice. Like, is this a hint at Hades artwork? Maybe, who knows? Could be.
Hard to say.
Or just generic dude.
It's a dude. Yeah. Okay, so this one's interesting.
Yeah. Next card.
Surukun, champion of Olus.
Mm-hmm.
1 attack, 7 defense, 2 cost.
Big booty.
Wind. Okay.
Yeah, I think Aeolus fixed the same as well. The way the position is here.
It looks like he's kissing it too. I don't understand. This Surukun can be special cast from your hand with 2 wind if your Aeolus is enchanted. But if you do, it could only ascend to champion of Aeolus or insect Elestrals. You may only play 1 Surukun in this way each turn. Now, the funny thing about this is it's the Turbo Stratomoth.
Yeah. Or if you've got Flammomoth in hand, Turbo Flammomoth, because Flammomoth is an insect.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. So either way, Aeolus and this is like a 2-card combo into either the Flammomoth or... Actually, no, it can't be the Flammomoth because the Nimble for that one has to normal cast, so that doesn't work. So yeah, it is another 2-card combo into the new Stratomoth, which is just insane. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's looking really strong.
Yeah, Wind is looking very, very powerful this set.
You can go into the Flammomoth because it is insectoid, but you can also go into anything else that's insectoid, right? So even if you don't go into a 3 cost, you could go into you could go into Spinosect, which would be interesting. So there's a lot of different options here. Aeolus has needed some decent champions. This is a good direction. And we've already seen the Strata and the Nimbug. So this completes the chain of the line.
Yeah.
So
you could even do it like a complete opposite way, though. You could then just ascend over this with the Exalter, and then you've got your 2 spirits to Nexus there.
Yeah, except Exalter is an avian. So, but you could do the champion one.
Oh, champion, yes, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking more normal cast because it's special cast. It's not a normal cast.
Yeah, you could hard cast. You could normal cast over it. Yeah, you could normal ascend it. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Also, I was thinking the funny bit about that is then I could just go into Humbust. It would have multiple spirits on him at that point, but I don't know how that would work. I don't know. I don't know. It was just a thought that popped in my brain. It was not a good thought. It was a thought.
You're going to Spectrex.
Everybody's favorite is up next.
Hell yeah. So we've got Winjin, champion of Aeolus. Artwork looks amazing. It's a bit rainbowy.
Yeah, I like the art. Yeah.
It's a 4/1 Wind Elestral, which is pretty nice. It's a bit stronger than the previous Winjin. So its effect is when this Winjin receives 1 or more wind, or you play Bag of Winds, you can target an Elestral foretell free. That Elestral gets -1 attack and -2 defense for each wind card foretold this way until the next turn. So it essentially just a potential beta card, really.
Yeah,
it's a pseudo 5. Like, it's just going to reduce something by 1, or maybe up to 3, let's say.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice. You're just going to beat over any 1 cost that's going to be in your way, essentially. Yeah. Assuming you see a wind card.
Yeah, I think it's a nice target for the Stratomoth as well, for the special cast. The foretell free, obviously foretelling is always nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then anything with big defense on, like you said, you're
out in every 1 cost rabbit.
Yeah.
You're not out in like Armadorn or Findust unless you hit 2 wind cards.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad. But I think the original Winjin would be better, regardless.
Yeah, I don't think it's the best card, but I don't think it's a bad card.
No, definitely not.
I think this particular Winjin has a place, but it's superseded by the original.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
yeah, it could be better, it could be worse, but it's in between. It's not bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has potential. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the
All
next card
right.
is the Daddy.
Yeah, it is. It's Tornagin, champion of Aeolus. So it's a 7 attack, 1 defense, wind and solar. You can expend wind solar in order to target 3 cards on the field. Choose one at random. So that's normally about like a dice roll. I think most people use that for the randomness. If the chosen card is this Tornagin, you may draw 3 cards. Drawing cards has become really strong at the minute in Elestrals, so that's nice. If it is not this card, return the chosen card to hand. So either way, you're gaining pretty good advantage here.
Yeah, it's either you're returning a card from your opponent's field or you're
Yep.
drawing 3. Like, there's no downside to this whatsoever, other than the expensive expend cost.
Yes.
You would never not pick this card as part of one of the 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I could only ever see that if you don't need cards in hand. Like, if you've got all the cards you need, like, you don't have to draw 3 more. Like, if you're already ahead, it's just I'm going to be ahead more button, essentially.
Yeah, it's a win more button. It's fine. Yeah, but most of the times you're going to be, by the time you get this in play, that's going to be the gag right there. You need to, to target it to get the card draw, right? And even if you don't get the card draw, it's good, fine, whatever. Your dude's just going away anyway. So,
well, a silly little play you could do. I don't know why you'd do it. Is target your Tornagin and then target 2 of your own face downs. You then chain those 2 face downs and you guarantee the draw 3.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you'd do that, but it's just
no idea. But yeah, you could do. Like, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Not sure.
I
don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it would force your opponent to, like, either, if it is face downs that you're targeting, to respond with one of them. If it's a Gorgons, then it's stopping your effect. You've just traded a Gorgons and 2 spirits for 2 spirits, so it's not too bad for trade wise. Or if they chain, I don't know, Dense Fog, then you've got a 50-50 chance of hitting Tornagin, essentially.
Yep.
Right.
So it's not too bad. I can see it definitely getting played with old Wingin, because it'll special cast into it, or special send into it, should I say. Which is going to be pretty strong.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Goodbye to Galaxy.
Yeah. Right. Pulveror, champion of Dionysus. 8 attack, 4 defense, 2 lunar. When this Pulveror deals damage, you can target a rune in your underworld with an effect, name, or title that includes Dionysus, and return it to your rune row face down.
I think this is really strong. I think this is a really good card.
The thing to note, though, is you will not be able to activate that rune that you place face down that turn.
No.
No, you have to wait until the next turn.
Next turn, yeah, which is fine if it's the Poison Nectar and just draw phase it. I do think Dio decks struggle when you don't have Dionysus.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just another way to get Dionysus back.
It's also Madness.
There's also there's Madness. Yeah, there's
so many
different options.
There's so many runes at the minute that you can just choose to put face down. A lot of them are counter runes. Like, I don't think I can think of even one invoke off the top of my head.
No, I don't think there is one at the moment. There's the artifacts, but
there's the artifact. But
I don't think you'd pick an artifact. Yeah,
I wouldn't either. But what I find interesting is that this effect is in lunar, not Earth.
Yeah.
So it's forcing a multicolored deck to be able to use it.
See, I don't mind this because in my Dio deck anyway, I run the Norby stuff, so I'm kind of already on the Luna.
Right.
I'll probably just take all that out for the Havocubs and Pulveror. I think the Havocub itself is a really good card.
Oh yeah.
And it just goes into the Pulveror as well.
Yeah, if it destroys an Elestral, it goes into the Pulveror from hand on deck, which is really good. And that Havocub can become a base 6 attacker if it's enraged.
Yeah,
so
enraged. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's just this is gonna do. If it can deal damage, it's gonna be pretty good. If it can't, it's gonna be a bit mid. Like you're not really getting an effect. You're just gonna be an 8/4. If you just keep hitting into defense position guy. So you need a way to be able to do like ideally piercing, or just hit direct. Like so you got Bow of Apollo, Bow of Artemis. Are your 2 options there.
Well, you also got the
Oh, you got a new spear.
Berries too.
Yeah,
you know,
the
get
spear.
the spear.
Yeah.
Then
I do like that it's not a rare as well. I should pull plenty of these.
So you should pull a playset in a box at least.
Yeah.
Well, minimum 2, I would say.
I mean, you only ever want to run 2 anyway.
I was about to say, would you run 2 or would you just run 1?
I would run 2, just in case. You know, I feel that for a 2 slot. But you could get a playset out of 2 boxes. I mean, 2 boxes give you a playset of all the commons and uncommons, and then you'll have a good chance at already having all the non-hollow rares, playset of them out of 2 or 3 boxes. You know, so but this is uncommon, so you have a really good chance of pulling a playset of these plus easily if you get 1 or 2 boxes. So, well, 1 or 2 cards in the deck for Pulver. I think I've run 3 Havocubs, 2 Pulverors. Maybe the Nobby line as well.
Yeah, the Nobby line's nice for like fish and stuff, but how many people are going to be on fish going into the next set?
Going into this set, it's.
I think fish is going to fall off because
fish will fall off definitely
because the decks that are going to be in this set are going to be the ones everybody's going to gravitate towards. So. Anywho, moving on.
Right, so next we got Drakid, Champion of Poseidon. So we've got a Lunar 2/2 Drakid. It's pretty good. This is finally our Poseidon Searcher that we've been needing for ever. When you cast this Drakid, you can search a deck for a Poseidon, add it to hand. Hell yeah. When a Drakid enters battle, you can put it on the bottom of your deck to special cast a 1 spirit Champion of Poseidon from deck that is not a Drakid. So essentially, this is a 1 card into any of your Ascendi Champion of Poseidon stuff, like Sluggle, Tiflin, Veritaqua.
Galaxy.
Into a galaxy.
Wait a minute. Wait. That means okay. That means once it enters the battle phase.
Yes, that's so. It would whenever your opponent attacks, it's going to be a direct attack.
Yeah, you take damage.
Yeah.
So it has to be the battle step. It will switch out, not the attack step.
Yeah, because it says when it enters a battle.
Yeah.
Because the attack declaration is not entering the battle phase. So as soon as you hit the battle phase step of the battle phase, then you have to decide whether or not you want to activate that effect.
I think it's always going to be a yes to activate it because that attack that they just attacked with is going to be a direct attack. As long as it's not a free cost, you should be fine. Like just take 1 damage and then cast a guy out. That's if they've only got 1 guy on board, they cannot redeclare an attack now. They've used their 1 attack against a Drakid. So it's going to be really, really annoying to deal with because of that fact. Because like Spectrus can't stop it. Because Spectrus will trigger in the battle step as well. So it'll suppress in the battle step, but then Drakid is already on chain at that point, so it's too late.
Right. Yeah. Well, I was thinking because it fits the whole octopi thing because it was like squirts of ink and escapes. And then you're facing something else. Now that makes sense. That's very thematic. I like that.
All right, K-Craig, calm down. K-Craig said that exact same line. Yeah. It was like, it's a smoke screen. You disappear into something else.
This card is one of them.
Well thought out.
It's not you disappear to something else. It's you just disappear. Something else just happens to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's only going to get stronger as well with the more support Poseidon gets.
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, Poseidon's not going to get too much more support, but it will get support.
Yeah, and there's plenty of good ones to go into. Like you said, the Galaxy, because it doesn't specify that it has to be in attack or defense, which is really, really neat. So get the Galaxy out, use the effect, you're now a 5 attacker. Just say fuck you to whoever's trying to attack again, basically.
Right.
Really, really good. Or, like, say, it's a 1 card, go into Sluggle. Then you've got the Poseidon in hand to go into your combo to Majesty. Same with Tiflin, Veritak, where, all those ones that want to ascend using Poseidon's Nexusy effect.
Yeah. I do like how you can use both effects. So I know the Foamy is a bit of a different card, but you get one's either a cast, the other one's an expend. I'm glad this isn't a expend and discard to search for Poseidon. I'm glad it's an on cast as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I just have to put it on the field, and I get Poseidon. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, right from the shadows, get another one.
Yeah, that too.
No.
No. So next card.
No. Next card is the Draking Champion of Poseidon, which is a Lunar Water, 7 attack, 4 defense. When you cast a Champion of Poseidon or Nexus with Poseidon's effect, you can suppress this Draking until the next turn in order to Nexus a spirit from an opponent's card to this Draking.
Crazy. It outs everything.
So, yeah,
anything that's not got multiple spirits on it, it's outing.
Yep.
Multiple spirits above its cost.
Yep.
And
it's not once per turn either, is it?
Well, it will be because your effect will be suppressed. So you'll do it the once, and then you can't do it again because you are suppressed now. Unless there's a card that can stop the suppression. Yeah, but I don't think there is. Oh, there will be.
No, I don't think the. Well,
this
I
is Gorgon's
one of them.
It is. They have to Gorgons it, otherwise.
It's another Gorgons check.
Yeah. Well, this one I would rather use this with the original Drakid using Rock in a Hard Place.
Yeah.
It's just better, and then you've got Champion Poseidon and stuff, and Poseidon you could use with it, like alter strategies and things like that.
Yep.
But I wouldn't use this in particular with the new Drakid.
Ruling question. So, game 1, you Nexus one of your opponent's spirit onto Draking to win the game. Do you start the next game with 21 spirits?
No, it goes back to the original players.
It's like if you remove that spirit from the Draking,
you should be able to keep it throughout the whole tournament. So if you get to the final, you're like on 30 spirits.
It's like if you was to use that spirit for...
It's not going to happen.
If you was to use that spirit for Ambrosia, that spirit doesn't go to your underworld, it goes to your opponent's underworld.
Yeah, it's kind of like, was it the Carry On or Carry Off which did it? Where you could steal the opponent's Celestial.
Yeah, or Draking, like the same card.
Draking, that's the obvious one.
The other card named the exact same but stole things.
That's it.
Yeah. So, okay. So now we have the missing piece of how Sulfury works with Fumarole, a 1 fire cost invoke rune that says target a fire dragon Elestral in your underworld or expend fire in order to target any fire Elestral in your underworld. Return that target to your hand.
Very good. It's what the fire discardy return to handy sort of thing needed.
Yeah. That's what Sulfury was looking for. That we were missing this piece. We we're like, well, how am I going to get Sulfury back in my hand or whatever? It's like, we can't do it this way, you can't do that way. But this is the way to do that.
Yeah, but it is still a net zero. Like we discussed this earlier in great detail, and we'll discuss it in a bit. Fire has got really good cards. It just doesn't have a draw power. Like this is a net zero. You're not gaining anything from it. It's just -1 on spirits to return a card to hand.
You're spending a spirit to get a card to get the Sulfury back in your hand, or the what was the middle one?
Brimscale.
Yeah, the Brimscale back in your hand. I don't know why you would want it back in your hand, but I mean you could.
It's kind of a free card combo to get into a turn 1 Sulfury though. It's like, for example, play Kamagma, discard the Brimscale. Brimscale will ascend over the Kamagma, Broomscale can then send a Sulfury to the Underworld. Fumarole can add it back, and then you can cast into the Sulfury.
Right.
So it's a lot. It's a
There's
free
a
card
lot of
combo
work
to
in
get a big guy out, which would be good if your opponent's got no interaction. But it requires exactly 3 cards in hand.
I think there's just easier ways and better decks to get into big guys.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
well,
I was
this can
testing-
add any Fire Electral, so add Kinley
You
over.
can. Yeah.
So, insane. It's
I mean,
going to
yeah,
make Nexus
I'll have to-
strong.
I'll have to test it, play around with it in my decks and stuff, and see see what it looks like.
Yeah.
But right now, I think this just shows the weakness in fire, which is the lack of draw.
Yeah. It's literally Smokey is the only card which draws, but then you then need Smokey and Hestia. So that's 2 cards down already. And
Yeah.
you're already
Or
looking for the
any
3
special
card
cast
combo.
And then that's still a net 0 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gaining 2 draws, but I mean, it's not. Fire's just missing that draw power. It needed Nectar of the Gods, and now that's gone. It's kind of stuck. It's so close to being really good. So close.
Yep, and then just that one thing.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
So the next card, we've got another Invoke Rune, Bag of Winds. Back in the Bag is the title, which is a really cool name.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, costs 1 wind, and the effect is so nutty that you may nut it yourself.
Yeah.
You can target an enchanted wind Celestial on your field and return it to your hand. If you do, special cast a Champion of Aeolus from hand. Now, there's some key text in this. One being Enchanted Wind Celestial, which, if we've learned anything from Dallas and Kissimmee, enchanted means it has to be correctly enchanted Wind Celestial. So it needs to be a Wind Enchanted Wind Celestial. And return it to hand.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I am sure because they did this
yeah,
ruling with
because of
Helios.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I see it.
Yeah, and then the special cast of a Champion Aeolus is any, or 1 to 3 cost. It doesn't care.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is...
Oh, yeah.
This is what I mean. Aeolus and this Bag of Winds is also a 2-card combo into Stratamorph.
Jeez. You just want 3 copies of Stratamorph then?
Probably. 3 copies of Bag of Winds, 3 copies of Stratamorph.
Is there a Bag of Winds searcher?
Yeah, the Nimbug.
Damn.
The Nimbug that you can search off of the Aeolus can search for Bag of Winds or Syracune or Stratamorph.
Is there a titled Pantera yet that's a champion?
No.
Wow.
Well, this is going to be insane.
It's costing 1 as well.
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. Like even then, like if you've got this and any Wind Celestial in hand, like you just go nuts. Like imagine this with what's the card called? Exaltair, the new one.
Yeah.
You play that. You search for Aeolus, add that to hand, or even Island or whatever, whichever one you want.
Yeah.
Bag of Winds, go into the Stratamorph that you've got in hand. And then you can play the Aeolus, do it again. You can probably end up with 2 Stratamorph in play and
that is nuts.
just go absolutely ape shit with this. It's
Stratamorph's getting banned.
Either that or this Bag of Winds. Like this needed to be like a 2 to 3 cost. Like holy hell. For 1 cost that does that.
Yeah.
So nutty.
But it only casts special casts Champions of Aeolus, right?
But Stratamorph is good enough.
Yeah, Stratamorph is
What do you want?
I mean, yeah, it's been a bit greedy there, wanting something better than the Stratamorph that can special cast a 1 cost as well.
Jameson wants the Pantera. He's sold on the Pantera, which is probably
Pantera has been the face of Elestrals since the beginning, right? So therein lies part of our problem is that everybody wants Pantera to be good, which he is. It's a 15 attack beast, right? You get it into play, your opponent's going to be hard pressed to do anything with it that is not direct removal, like Earthquake or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So, in regards to that, that's why I always bring up the Pantera, because it does not have a champion form yet. We know that it has an awakened form, but it doesn't have a champion form. So we're not going to probably see a champion form in Pantera until the next set after Sunstrike, right? Unless it's in Sunstrike, which I do not think it will be, because we got the Stratomoth, right? But then again, in Firestorm, which was the wind set, we got a Flammamoth. That was our 3 cost.
Yeah.
It wasn't even really a good version.
No, not particularly. It was kind of it was okay. It had a board wiping effect, but it required For Life Forest to be in play to do it.
The Burning Woods.
Yeah,
the other one.
Burning Woods or the normal one, and it also -1 for each Nimbug and Suicune in the Underworld, which was okay as well, but it was just an okay card. Like the original Flammoth was just far superior anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it denied you stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There was one more card we actually missed because it was a different set name with the symbols ETH, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It also didn't have a 0 in front of the card, like the number. So it makes me feel like that's going to be the next Shattered Stars. It's the Tadpoof Escape from Tartarus. So there was 2 Tadpoofs that were revealed, this one being the other one. So this is a 1/1 water Tadpoof. This Tadpoof could be special cast from hand if you also expend a water. So it does what the original one does, although this one can be in defense. But it also has, if you do this, Tadpoof and its enchanting spirits can only be used to ascend into a Zephyrog until the next turn. So it is basically just, it's the only way to get into a Zephyrog. You can't use it for Lockagon like you normally would.
Right.
So you kind of like have to keep it alive, but you'd use it with the other Tadpoof that we've seen today to just get rid of it and go into a Zephyrog anyway. So yeah, it's just the set name of it being ETH13 without a 013 is interesting.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on the collect site that has anything that could remotely be close to being the ETH. So what that means to me then is it's probably a promo of some sort or a specific type of promo or a promo series with ETH involved in that. Yeah, I think that it's just a special card from a special set. Not really sure.
We're not sure where it comes from, but we know it's the 13th card.
Unless it's a deck that he's going to be doing another. If he's going to be releasing championship decks, that could be part of it.
Maybe, but no one's won a championship with Tadpoof. So.
Here is a deck that is of this level, right? It's like like a starter deck.
Oh, right. You mean like entry level sort of thing?
Not an entry level deck, but like a championship series type deck, right? Where it's like, it's not a starter deck, but it is an advanced play deck sort of scenario.
Right.
Could be that. Could be just another promo set. Could be any number of things. We just don't know.
Yeah, but I think even those ones are still numbered like 0, 1, 3. I think.
Usually, yeah.
I know the original ones weren't because they were their own deck code, like SD6, SD5 starter decks. Now they're not just labeled FST, SD, then dash the number 001 up to however many cards there are in each of the starter decks. Because they're just all
that was live stream
numerical.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't think they did that in Firestorm, but I'd have to double check.
I'm not sure. I think they did do it in Firestorm. That's when they first did it. I think. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. So that's all the cards that we've seen today. All the new cards, anyway.
So the first one up we have is looks like Armadon, Champion of Ares.
Yeah, a nice little
card, I like it.
It's a rabbit essentially.
Yeah. Oh, it's a rabbit searches, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, another from hand effect into it. Well, this one's not a discard. You put it at the bottom of your deck, which is a new
recursion.
thing. Yeah.
That's a lot of fun too, like because now you get a lot of recursion. It also kind of works against mill decks in a way because now you can still hit it with an foretell effect.
Right.
You have a better chance of hitting it with foretell effect. You can still get it with first light. So
Yeah.
it's like if you get it in your opening hand and you kick it back to your deck, then you can like, oh, if I need it later, I can first light it, I can foretell it, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's actually I kind of like that effect. And of course, Guard Dawn is its ascension form. We're going to go over that in a minute. And looking for an Ares. So that's the Ares searcher that we were expecting.
Yeah. So
right?
read the effect for the audio listeners.
Oh yeah.
That might help.
Yeah. So basically, Armadon's Champion of Ares is a 2/5. You can expend 1 solar and put this Armadon in your hand on the bottom of your deck in order to search your deck for an Ares or a Guard Dawn and add it to your hand. This Armadon's position cannot be changed by opponent's card's effects, which is interesting because the previous version of Armadon
wanted to change
burned every time it changed.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it still dies to Galaxy, so that's the main
I
thing.
was just about to say at one point, Astro, please stand up and show your t-shirt off.
Yeah,
there we go.
There we go. It dies to
It
Galaxy.
dies to
It dies to Galaxy.
Just play it in attack and Galaxy crashes.
Well, true.
Actually,
but it dies to everything else. So
yeah,
I have been seeing a lot more play of original Galaxy, the base set Galaxy. That was kind of fun to see over this last tournament we had. So that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much it. To really that Armadon.
That's pretty much
putting stuff to the bottom of the deck is new, other than the Fulgurix, which already did that as a.
I think this is because this is probably me reading the cards wrong and thinking too much into it. But I think we'll move on to the next card, which is obviously the Ascension, the Guard Dawn. But would this work if the 1 cost was discarded to find the Ares? Would you then be able to normal cast a Guard Dawn? Would that count?
No, because it's not a discard effect. It's a return to the
bottom.
bottom.
If it was, I'm saying.
Oh,
is this why they've made it a return to the bottom of the deck rather than a discard?
Yeah, possibly. So
there is that, plus the fact that you have to expend to use Armadon's effect. So
yeah.
You couldn't do both of them at the same time.
Yeah, so Gardon, Champion of Ares. It's a 4/6, 2 solars. This Gardon can be normal cast with 2 solars if you also discard an Armadon. So you kind of need like another one in hand if you've searched it. And then once each turn, if this Gardon would be destroyed, you may send an artifact rune from field to Underworld instead, which is interesting. Definitely.
Yeah.
Especially since Ares is going to be the artifact / stadium deck. It kind of makes sense, but we need a way to find multiple Armadons in hand, which might be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, I like the normal cast. I like getting the body out on field. It's a 4/6. I don't think it's going to be that good though. I can't see it seeing much play unless some of the artifact ruins are really good.
Yeah, I think this would combine well with Hephaestus. Just to go grab an artifact, just so you can drop it, or actually you can see a lot more Argo play. I think this as well.
The Ares also searches for armaments, however you pronounce it, of Ares and the stadiums. Armaments, yeah, something like that. But yeah, he searches for those, so there must be some good artifacts for the deck to make it work. Like we've already seen the stadium, or one of the stadiums, which if that Armadon is played, it will become a 7 defender. If that's, am I right? Am I smoking some major crack? Because it gives +1 to each Champion of Ares, but does it do +1 for each enchanting spirit on it, or is it each enchanting spirit on the stadium? I can't remember.
On the stadium.
Oh, on the stadium. Okay, right. So okay, maybe not. So it'll still be a 6 defender, which is pretty nice. That would only mean that this Gardon only gains +1, which is kind of meh.
Yeah, Champions of Ares have +1/+1 for each spirit enchanting the Colosseum.
Yeah. But I mean, this card could still be used.
Yeah, like I say, it's a body on board. You can go into Celestial next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you need really is an artifact to keep it alive.
Well, to be honest,
That's not
any
too
one
hard.
cost will do it as well, because
Yeah.
if you've got that stadium, it enchants to the Elestral, not to the stadium. So
Yeah, true.
any one cost will
But,
make it a two spirits, and then you
do
just
you
go
want
into
to
Celestial.
spend the 3 or 4 spirits to get an artifact on the field that's not already there, just so you could sacrifice the artifact so that your dude stays alive?
Mm. It depends.
I mean, because that's the Argo
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
The Argo play is go grab an artifact, drop it down into play, and enchant something. Then then if it's the guard don just says, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're going to destroy me. Okay, I'm just going to ditch this artifact that I just went and got."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might see a lot more fleece play too that way then, because there's a reason for it.
Yeah, I mean, Guardian of the Fleece could come in quite well, because that,
Yeah.
if an artifact or an empowered Elestral would be destroyed, you can destroy your cards on your opponent's field instead.
Yeah.
I think something like that. So that could work quite nicely, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it's definitely something to think about and not just completely ignore.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
So moving on, we've got next up. Looks like was it Brimscale?
Brimscale.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
Brimscale.
Cayman.
Fire Thunder, which is the first time we've seen this, but Brimscale is a 6 attacker, 3 defense. When this Brimscale is discarded, you can special ascend your Fire Elestral to it. Okay. You can search your deck for a Sulfury, which we saw in the last reveals, and send it to your Underworld. I've got questions.
Yeah,
lots of questions. What do you mean? How does it work? Read the
card.
card.
Yeah, up in
Flames.
flames.
Discarded, you can special... Yeah, but how does it special ascend a Fire Elestral to it when it's been discarded?
No, you special ascend over a Fire Elestral.
Yeah.
You're reading it wrong.
Right.
When you discard the Brimscale, you will ascend
Use
over one of your
Magma.
Fire Elestrals.
Yeah, I see.
Use Magma, draw a card, ditch Brimscale, ascend over Comagma with Brimscale.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then
Okay, that's my questions answered.
Goes and gets your
This card looks pretty good.
I mean,
I like it.
For fire, this card is pretty strong. I mean, only really with Up in Flames and Comagma, basically.
Yeah. Currently.
Currently. But I mean, we still need ways to get Sulfury out of the Underworld, other than the Noxid and other than
Sulfury's effect.
The Ash Rabbit and stuff.
The Ash Rabbit, yeah. Yeah, to be able to ascend into Sulfury. Because that's kind of the issue. It's like, we don't have ways outside of Noxid.
Coming out of the Underworld. Older work? As long as you don't mill it again?
No, because that goes back in deck. It needs to be in hand. Yeah.
Right.
It does say when Sulfury is added to hand.
Sulfury, it can do it by its own effect.
Sulfury doesn't add itself back to hand, though, does it? From Underworld.
No, that has to be Noxid has to do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you're going to be you need 2 normal casts to effectively get it off and have a Sulfury in hand in the first place to be discarded. Or have one in
Hestia, then, is Hestia
or
the right
play? Hestia.
It just has to go to the Underworld somehow, so then it can come back to your hand.
Yeah, we need to have a Sulfury in the Underworld. But yeah, Hestia with this, I would say yes, but then we've got no draw advantage for hands. Yeah, that's the problem with fire at the minute.
Special cast Smoky, draw 2.
Yeah, that's basically going to be it, isn't it? Smoky.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So is it the right Armament of Ares? Was that the next one that we were doing, right?
Yeah, that's the next one.
The Spear of Piercing title. That's interesting.
Yeah. Exactly what I call my.
So it's a 1 solar. The empowered Elestral gets +2 attack and deals piercing damage. Nice. While Ares is enchanted, treat each solar enchanting this armament of Ares as also enchanting the empowered Elestral during damage calculation.
Oh, okay.
That is a really neat effect.
This is going to rely heavily on Nexus. Because it starts with 1. And you can't add more to it without Nexusing it.
True. However, I don't think it's really needed because it's just giving +1 damage to whatever
Hear me out.
it's enchanted to, and obviously we've seen that Champion of Ares want that stadium in play to enchant an extra spirit to it, so a 1-cost can essentially do 2 damage piercing or
hear me out.
3 direct,
Glaciersa
which is
with
stupid.
2 Keons and 1 Ares with this on the Glaciersa.
Yeah, okay. We'll see how that works, Mr. 02.
It won't be me. But yeah, I could see that. It actually, that does has potential. I don't see myself playing an Ares deck, but I do see the potential for this card. I think it's really interesting they went that route with the piercing and increasing.
It's just a better Bow of Artemis. Like, Bow of Artemis gives piercing, but this gives +2 as well. Like, just standard. And it's still a 1-cost. Like,
and it does more damage. Yeah.
So it's... Yeah, and you're dealing extra damage if Ares is in play. Whereas I believe...
You're going to be dealing big damage.
Oh my god, yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah. That's just going to deal so much, like, piercing damage.
It's crazy.
It is so far. The Ares stuff is looking really nice. It's going to be, I think though it's going to be kind of brutal. You're gonna be wanting to run multiple stadiums, so like maybe 4 stadiums and different armaments. So far, we've seen the spear. There's probably going to be sword, shield, all that malarkey.
Well, I'm sure.
So you're going to be wanting to probably run one of each for different situations, and that's going to get real quick.
We know that the spear currently is the only armament we've seen to date. And there should be at least 2 more, right? There's the shield and maybe armor of some sort, like the breastplate or something. That would only make sense unless he wants to introduce those later, which unfortunately I don't know why he would. But it is what it is. So So
like
next.
But yeah, as a card, overall, I like the card. It's quite nice. You can probably just run it in anything, really, to be honest.
Yeah. All you gotta have his Ares on the field, and you can do it with 1, and that card, and you're putting...
Well, +2 and piercing is just nice in general.
So my Trifernal. Have fun.
So the next card, the next card, Kokiri, Champion of Ares. So artwork looks quite nice. It's a 3/2. When you empower this Kokiri with an artifact or it receives 1 or more solar, you can enchant solar from your spirit or spirit deck or underworld to your stadium or artifact room. So that's going to be the way to get more onto the spear or onto the Colosseum battlegrounds. Because this is just when it receives. So on cast it'll work, or if you artifact it. So this is going to be the way you're going to be playing this with the Celestial
the stadium
more than
says
likely.
When you cast the Champion of Ares, you can enchant a... So
you'd put an extra 1 on. Yeah, so would that trigger twice? Yeah.
Yeah. That stadium would trigger, and then Kokiri would trigger. So yeah, it would trigger twice.
Interesting. Okay, so that is... There'll be 2 spirits on the Kokiri, and then there would be potentially 3 spirits on the stadium. So this is a 6 attacker out the bat, if you've got the battlegrounds in play.
Right, so if you have battlegrounds in play and you have... you play the Kokiri. Right? Then you can enchant 1 per the stadium, because you played a Champion of Ares. So that comes from wherever that comes from. Let me look real quick. That is...
Well, the stadium enchants to the Kokiri. So you play the Kokiri, it hits its receive effect to enchant a solar to the stadium. So that'll be a +1. That would be a +2 already, because it already gives a natural +1. Then the...
Right, so the spirit for the... let me break it down, okay? So you have the Colosseum in play, right? And then you cast Kokiri.
Yeah.
So Colosseum triggers, Kokiri gets enchanted with the solar, which makes it +2/+2 Kokiri. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm missing.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I just
then
realized what I'm missing.
Kakare triggers and sends a spirit from the underworld to the Colosseum. So now the Colosseum has 2 spirits on it, or
Yeah.
the spear, if it's in play, has 2 spirits on it now. So that you doing more damage. So yeah, therein where's the problem lies.
No,
Yeah. So yeah.
yeah, no, I realized what I was missing is that the stadium, when you cast a Champion of Ares, can enchant an extra one to the Champion of Ares. So you play the Kokore, it's received, so it'll enchant to the stadium. So the stadium now has 2, giving it a +2/+2. Then the stadium will trigger because of the cast of the Kokore, putting it on chain to then enchant another one to the Kokore. Kokore then triggers again to put another spirit onto the stadium. So that's 3 on the stadium. So that'll make every Champion of Ares a +3/+3. So it'll be a 6/5 just through a normal cast of a Kokore
And that's saying
and
that we're
having that
doing our math
battlegrounds in play.
correctly and that we're not going to get
And if the
yeah,
chain,
and
if
we're
that's
not
how
going to
it
get a
works, yeah.
judge ruling that's going to tell us otherwise. So yeah,
More than
good
likely.
times.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right, we've seen the small cock.
Next
We're now
card.
seeing the big cock.
The Draco Ray.
I was waiting for a reaction, but nobody laughed.
Yeah, because it wasn't funny.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're not childs.
Draco Ray, champion of Ares, obviously 6/3. Whilst Ares is enchanted, your runes can't be destroyed by your opponent's effects. Okay. When this Draco Ray deals damage to an opponent, you can enchant Solar from your underworld to your field, or for each spirit they expended.
It's also a solar fire.
Okay.
So gotta keep that in mind as well.
It's a Solar Fire.
Yeah, it's a solar fire.
Yeah, it's an avian dragon. That's always fun.
Yeah, just hard cut that into the middle of the what he was saying. Just randomly.
Voice.
Yeah, it's a completely different tone of voice, but sod it. Or just don't cut this entire bit out.
It's
Fuck
fine.
it.
I'll keep
It
it
don't
worded
matter.
the way that it is, and I won't do too much to it. But
But
I wanted to remind people, because of the audio, that it is a solar fire, which is an interesting fact. This one gives me pause because I think it's a little stronger than it should be. But
Well, the first effect.
yeah, while Ares is enchanted, which is not going to be hard to do if you've got an Armadon, you go get Ares, you deploy Ares or play Ares, and now and then all you got to do is keep your Armadon or other 1 cost alive long enough to go into Draco Ray, which doesn't special ascend, by the way. And then when it deals damage, because with everything that's going to be throwing solar on stuff, it's going to be doing extra damage, especially if you give it the spear, right? Now it's going to be like, and it's a champion of Ares. So if you got the Colosseum that's stacked because of Kakare, this thing is going to be doing damage, and a lot of it. And then you're going to be getting solar out of your underworld back onto your field super fast. You're going to be recharging your Ares, recharging your spear, recharging your Colosseum. You're just going to be throwing solar everywhere. And I'm a little worried about it, but I don't think it's going to be too troublesome.
Yeah. What other receives does Solar have? Because this is saying you can just enchant Core
Shine.
1.
They have a fair amount of.
Then obviously the Kokore that we've just
They
seen,
do
and
have a fair
that's.
amount of receivers.
I think that's literally it for solar.
They do have a fair amount of receivers in the Apollo side of things that does a lot of foretell and whatnot, I think. But I think I can't remember them off the top of my head. I know Corvershine is a big one. Plucky, I think, is the one.
Corvershine was the first one. Plucky's just on cast.
Champion Plucky?
Or even the champion one.
No,
the champion
yeah,
one's
you're right.
on
Okay.
cast search.
No, I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's basically. Oh no, P-Gleam.
Yeah.
P-Gleam. Make everything a zero-based attack.
Well, there you go. Run this for P-Gleam.
Yeah.
You could.
Birds. It's the runes can't be destroyed. Is a interesting part of it. I mean, it feels like this effect was created whilst full power Lockagon existed.
Yeah, that sounds right.
because Locagon would
Yeah.
mainly target back row, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. I mean, old Celestlio now can't destroy your back row as well. In
But
that
Piga
case,
still works.
so Peagos wouldn't
Our
work.
back row? Yeah, it does. Still works. Unless he gets Gorgons.
How would Peagos work? Like, it can't destroy
Piga
runes.
destroys runes all the time on cast.
Yeah, Peagos wouldn't work in this case. Yeah, Peagos wouldn't work in this case. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, because it can't be destroyed. I got you.
Yeah, because
Piga
it can't be
still works.
destroyed.
Piga always works.
Tornado! Play Tornado!
I just penciled it in on my Pigas. All my Pigas, it says ignores all the new cards, will always work.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put Sharpie on it.
Or is that a leak to another card coming
Well,
out?
yeah.
Is there a Peagos which can actually destroy runes?
Probably. You know.
Hearing it from the playtester
Champion
himself.
of Cayman. Let's go. Next up, looks like Dragalis. Champion of Aries.
Yes.
Big giant chicken. It's a fire chicken too. It's 2 solar, 1 fire. 12 attack, 6 defense. You can.
It's better defense than
Oh,
what it
no, my
originally
galaxies.
had, which
You
was
can
free.
disengage up to 2.
No, it can't die to
in
Galaxy.
any combination of solar or fire from your stadium rune and or artifact runes in order to target and destroy that many cards.
Fuck. That sounds
That's
really
a good effect. A Dragulus that
Yeah.
actually has a good effect.
Let me clear all my
would've
artifacts and
thought?
stadiums off the field so I can board wipe you
Yep.
of everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is
Yeah,
Gorgon's bait.
That's going to be
That's a good one.
really nutty. It is very... Yeah.
That's a.
They're going to need to...
That is a without
Gorgons.
thinking Gorgon's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
It does
yeah,
target, though.
yeah,
It's a
the thing
solar
is,
card
all
that
you need to do is
targets.
play Drake Array, and then
That's new.
they can't destroy your back row.
True. I mean, the counter is
I mean, you're
Draco.
gonna lose
Yeah,
your
so
guys,
the
but-
counter is mirror match. Let's go.
Yeah. It just played a mirror. I mean, it's that easy. Just side deck an entire deck, you know, it's fine.
I do
No one will
like the
know.
look of that. That looks
But
really
yeah,
good.
that effect
that's fine.
is nutty, especially because of like Ares searching things. I mean, hopefully there's going to be some more 2-cost
Yeah.
armaments, like artifacts. Because
Yeah.
I think that'll be the best way to do it rather
Right.
than doing
You
it
want
from
to
the
kill
stadium.
the artifacts.
But
Well,
it depends what else the other stadiums have. Because like, if you put a golden fleece on this, you just disenchant 2.
yeah.
And then
Well, and
pops you. I mean,
the other funny thing I
that
just
makes
thought of was the
sense.
fact that Hephaestus, right, with all his artifact stuff, is all fun effect shenanigans because you get. I could see a deck where it's running Hephaestus and Ares, so that you get all of the maximum artifact love that you can do,
Yeah, it's
and
relevant.
you run
Yeah.
the champion Tortuga, and
Yeah.
you're-
And then you could even do heal story sort of stuff. 'Cause
Yeah.
you've got Reforge. Just add it back to hand. I mean, and heal. So, I wonder if we're going to get like a free cost artifact.
that would be interesting.
Imagine that.
It would be
That would be
super
nutty.
strong. I'll give you
would
that.
be
Um,
nutty.
because the only way to get rid of it is to
Probably.
destroy it. So
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be interesting. But we'll see if this even comes into play. Because like the original Draco Ray can technically special ascend
Yeah.
into a Dragulus. But it's expend 2 during the draw
Well,
phase,
yeah.
a bit like a Cryovan, so
it can be done.
It's not great. It can be done.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Probably not. But the
Yeah,
payout
if
for
you
this
get
is
this out,
insane.
It's really good.
It's like original Celestlio. It's probably a game
Right.
winner if you can
Yep,
get this
that's
out.
the big if, right?
If. It's
Right.
if. So the next card is a little 1-cost Wind Exaltair, Champion of Aeolus. About time we had a Wind with more attack than the others. 4 attack, 1 defense. So
Galaxy
cryoblastable.
kills it.
But when you cast the Exaltair, yeah, Galaxy kills it. when you cast this Exaltair, you can search your deck for Aeolus or an island of Aeola and add it to hand. So we finally have an on-cast Aeolus
Island.
searcher. We probably already had one. I just don't remember its
If we
name.
did, it wasn't very good. that's why.
Other than Plucky.
Eldritch.
And how can Galaxy kill it when it's in the air, because it flies and Galaxy doesn't?
Well, everybody knows.
Yeah,
Whales
clearly
fly.
whales fly.
It's obvious.
Oh, it's probably its blowhole just blows water at
Yeah.
it or something. It's a ranged attack.
Also, this isn't classed as an ethereal. Was the original
don't
Exalt
believe so.
an ethereal?
I'd have to look.
Huh. Yeah, it's also a rare, which is interesting as well.
Which means it's going to make it a...
That it's going to be harder to get a hold of, because it's not going to be... It'll be like a hollow and a non-hollow and a reverse hollow, possibly. But, I mean, a rare slot taken up by one of these is
just for
annoying.
the original Exaltair, it was also an avian. It was not... The Exaltus is ethereal and avian, but not the Exaltair.
Yeah. Ah, okay. But yeah, like this card, Aeolus needed a searcher. It's an on cast, not just a normal cast as well.
Yeah.
So Stratomoth, find Island. That'll be really nutty. You can do the 2-card combo. That's basically just thinning your deck out with 3 cards. At
Certainly
that point,
gives you an edge, which is nice.
Really nice. Yeah, it's pretty good. Definitely be run in Aeolus decks other than just hard drawing it.
Yeah,
it is what it is. Yeah, and that is the last
is it really
card.
the last
card?
Hey.
Come and get booked.
Everything today seemed pretty good.
Yeah, that was the last card. There was, out of their apparent 40 cards they were going to show, obviously 33 of them were new cards. Old cards, sorry,
or
we've
they
already
had...
seen. So 7 actually new
Right,
cards.
but the rest of
they've
them
shown
also
us.
were like, we got the spirits, we got regular arts of some things we've already had previewed. We didn't get the Jolton though, didn't we? We did not get the Jolton this time around, or did we? I don't remember.
No, did we get it last time? I can't remember.
I know that we got the promo one, but I don't think we got the inset version.
Yeah, they have shown the artwork off, but I can't remember if it was on Discord or an actual...
Yeah.
It was an LGS one. I don't think it was actually revealed.
Yeah, I've been shown a few in like Discord and not officially through video, and we've lost Cayman.
Oh, that happens.
Your camera's died. But yeah, we've seen some unofficial ones, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
That's it. Broke my camera.
We'll...
Yeah. So the Exaltair broke your camera, and it's fine. The audio listeners don't have to worry about.
I got a face. Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I got a face for radio. It's okay.
Yeah.
So
exactly, a face for radio. Yeah.
That, hey, look, and you're back.
Hey, he's alive. He's there.
And you're not really. That's fine. I'm gonna cut that.
I'm not. This is the raw footage behind the scenes.
Yeah, we'll do some behind the scene footage stuff, or some raw footage or whatever as a Patreon thing maybe. But the interesting thing is that what I think I was going to say is that I think we'll do these every time they reveal, because probably won't get anything now for another couple of weeks maybe.
16th, I believe, is the next one.
Yeah, just once a week.
Yeah,
so it's going to be every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Or whatever time it is in any other time zone that doesn't matter.
Thanks, British time.
You're welcome.
Whenever they release it, which generally is going to be around noon Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Then we'll do a thing like this. But what I want to do is we'll do the weekly one, obviously. Or at least that's the hope that we're going to do. And then when it's all said and done, we'll do the overview of the entire set as we see it.
Yeah.
At that point. So look forward to that. Any final thoughts on these cards?
So I think so far, because obviously we haven't seen the rest of the cards. In a vacuum, they look pretty good, but we just don't know yet. Like the spear looked amazing. The entire cock dragon line reads pretty strong, especially the Dragulus and the cock array just being essentially a 6 attacker off the bat is nutty. Brimscale, I'd like to hope that Fire gets some more stuff, but they just don't have the draw power right now, and it just feels so bad.
We've only seen 4 cards for them for fire right now, right?
We got Noxid, Noxid,
the Noxid, the Brimscale,
Brimscale,
right? We
and
got the
Sulfury.
Fury, right? And we got
I mean, I don't count Hephaestus.
Lutrax.
Oh,
We got
Lutrax,
Lutrax.
yes,
Yeah,
of course.
Lutrax, yeah.
I forgot about that
Yeah,
one.
we keep forgetting about that one because it's
It doesn't
as
really
far
do
as I
much.
can on paper, it's not that good. But at least I don't think it is. But that may be playtesting on my end with it. Might need to, because I'm the fire guy. Might need to play around with it or whatever and see if it is actually worth playing. I personally don't think it is. I'd rather just do the whole full Soul Fury line, along with some other discard effects thrown in, like Comagma, Up in Flames, a few other things that may or may not be happening. Because I have to believe there's more discard effects coming for fire. So I'm looking forward to that if that happens.
But hopefully, then they need to have more draw power because you can't discard cards that aren't in your hand. So,
Right, I agree with that.
that's the
And I think
next
that's what we're
problem.
missing. I think we're missing the draw cards because I don't think there. I would imagine, and I don't know anything about anything at this point, but I would imagine that in this set, if you're going to be discarding a bunch of cards out of your hand in fire, that there's got to be a way to recoup that and get those cards back, or be able to draw more cards to replace it. Because every other element has card draw of some form. Uh, Lunar has it in their moons, the lunar
Yeah.
phases. You got a lot of it in solar. You got a lot of it in wind,
A lot in
and
water.
Water, yeah,
water is huge
Water's
on
the big
draw.
one.
But I don't really
Thunder has
want to.
Rabbit.
Yeah,
I don't
Earth's
really
got
want
the
to
Dio
splash a
search,
lot
yeah.
of additional elements just to draw cards, right?
Yeah.
I
I mean, Fire's got the Comagma, and that's basically it. Like,
yeah, but
I mean, I don't
but
count
it don't
Smeltung
either.
either because the Smeltung requires a Nexus and just discard your hand to draw the same
Yep.
amount of cards. If you've got no cards
It's a
in
hand
hand anyway, well, what does it matter? So
Yep.
right.
it needs
Basically,
a way to just add cards to hand.
Yep. Smeltug is a hand fix. Comagma's a hand fix. That's all it really is. So yeah, we need more draw cards, and we'll see if it happens. I don't know.
It
What
might
you
do.
came in? What's your thoughts there, Kay? Man.
Good.
Right, that'll do. We'll, yeah.
That was it.
Stamp
All right,
it,
thank
ship
you
it.
so much.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah,
So, there.
words of wisdom there. Yeah, just good.
just,
Yeah.
just land it on that.
Yeah,
Take
that'll
that
do.
to
And
the
so, yeah, pretty good overall. Wind is looking super strong.
Yeah, wind is in a good spot. If it stays, I'll be surprised if it doesn't stay there. But we still have to see the rest of Hera's stuff because I don't think we've seen the Signectric or the Quackle yet.
No, we haven't.
No,
Not officially.
Even unofficially, we haven't really seen it unless you know something we don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it might have been slipped out somewhere. But yeah, we still haven't seen Quackle and Signectric. We still haven't seen Nebuleo and Leo Bright champions. So we don't know how strong those decks are going to be. And we still need the Earth. Is it the Earth deck?
Yeah, the Boltuga and stuff like that.
Oh,
we
yeah,
haven't
there's
seen
the
all that
eruption as
stuff.
well, isn't there?
Yeah, and eruption. So we haven't seen them
And
yet.
the new eruption.
Yeah.
And if the new eruption is an Earth card, I'm gonna be a little.
It'll be an
little
Earth
salty.
Fire. That's what it'll be.
Yeah, probably.
It'll be an Earth card which draws cards.
Yeah. Another one of those. That's what we
Yeah,
need.
that's definitely what
Another Earth
needs.
card that draws cards. Fuck that. So there's that. So we've seen all of the cards. The what is it? The 14 out of 20 cards that they said were going to be new today.
Yeah, 14 to 15 new cards, quote unquote new
'cause we got
cards, because the Drakid we already saw the effect before Sunstrike was actually announced.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But we never had a card image to go and associate with it.
Yeah, we didn't have it in context. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And now we have context. Well, and the thing is that also the tab buff you were just talking about, which the ETH one, we don't know where that's from. But yeah, that was new. But they said 20 plus cards. So I'm guessing that's the plus card. And then they gave us 14 of Sunstrike and then 6 rehash of Sunstrike cards.
Yeah, 6 that we've already seen, like the Foster Cell line. They'd already been announced and shown on the premiere stream, I believe.
It could be.
But they must have counted those in that list because they were already
like
on
Nimbug and all
collect
that
if you
stuff?
looked. But
Yeah,
they must have
because
counted that.
I wasn't aware of like the Nimbug or anything like that that had been revealed. So, but that one's interesting. You know, with that in place and stuff, and now that we have the full line of Strata, and everything, things are starting to look up. Not really sure, about the Rhino sect, which is also now up. There's just there's just some stuff I'm hesitant about. And I'm not really sure, like the baby form of Lumavale is something I'm still um a little worried about, but I don't know.
Is that definitely getting a one cost?
I don't see why it wouldn't. I I I I would have to assume that it would happen.
It could just be like the new
Because
lists. Like we've gone through all the lists,
Yeah.
and now we're going to go through all the veils. So there'll be Luba Veil,
yeah,
insert name
I mean,
Veil.
yeah,
There's like a
Solar
hybrid
Veil,
spirited guy
Flare
that does
Veil.
something.
Yeah, I'm not really
Maybe.
sure.
Maybe.
I imagine there might be a one cost. I mean, for Barabog, there wasn't a one cost until was it Daybreak?
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took a while to get one of them.
And then we got the three cost for the bearer line, the Capybara line, in
Live stream.
In Firestorm. It's in Firestorm. We got the bearer boss.
No, it was live stream, wasn't
Or live stream. Yeah, live stream. Duh. Get my divine champion.
it was the pre-release.
Yeah. So we got that. So I'm still looking for the 3-cross fire ascension of Leonite. So come on. I mean, we got Celestial. Why don't we have a fire equivalent?
You're not allowed one.
Come on. Yeah, I'm not allowed one. No, I'm the fire player, and I'm not allowed
No.
good fire cards. Apparently,
No, definitely not.
although I do like the new line of dragons for fire. I do like that. I think that's really interesting. But also, I think that there's some little things going on with that. I have to test it to see how it works out. So
yeah.
Give it a little taste.
I'm not upset with the fire cards that I've seen so far. Although Lutrax is kind of no, but the rest of them I'm okay with. I think they're doing great with that. That new Hephaestus art is not bad. I still prefer the Shattered Stars version that I have, so I'm going to use that instead. Because I have that in foil. It's awesome. Make it shiny.
Yeah, shiny cardboard. Can't not love it.
Gotta love that shiny cardboard. Not that I have to have it. Obviously, I'm fine with just regular printed cards, and I can play that way, and it's all good.
Yeah.
Also, it's less expensive in the long term, but yeah, I'm okay with the fire stuff and the thunder stuff too. I'm not upset with the thunder stuff. I think the thunder stuff is looking really good. And I'm still a little on the fence about some of the lunar stuff because some of it seems really strong. And obviously we're all looking at this through the same lens of it looks good on paper. What does it really play like?
Yeah, I mean,
like on card.
Yeah, we'll have to just play test the hell out of it, and I'm excited to play test the wind stuff with these new cards. See what they're like.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just going to be a wash. Like,
I think
if Cayman plays his fire deck again, as long as I can just stop him from drawing cards, I am absolutely fine. I don't care. Sundial from Livestream is a goated card against fire.
Well, I want to find a way, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I need to find a way for my fire deck to draw cards. That's just it. I need to find a way for that to happen.
Yeah.
Just when your opponent's not looking, just take a couple of cards.
Yeah, sure.
It's like, wasn't your hand only one just before? Now you have 5 cards. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yeah, this is your first turn. Why have you got 8 cards?
I did an expend a draw 4 times in one turn. It's okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I was playing Pokemon. Draw 7.
Those are my prize cards. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, Fire just needs a draw card, and it's going to be really, really good. Like, so far, it is annoying. It's like a really big control deck. It's just stopping your opponent from having to sticking a dude on board. But then you're going to struggle if they remove your one dude that you have, because you've discarded all the rest with Up in Flames. So it's kind of a bit annoying.
Yeah.
It's annoying to play and to play against. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I was seeing it when we tested yesterday. I was seeing Kinleo, Earthquake, and Up in Flames in like every game.
Yeah, against Ares. But I mean, you couldn't out a 12 attack Cockeray. So,
Cockeray, yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah, that.
There is that.
Jameson's off.
Yeah, he's walked away. We've lost him. We're talking cat. We're actually talking gameplay. So he's had to walk away and just run away.
Oh, he just fucking got off and win it.
The pawn came back. Got it. All right. So then the question is do we have anything else that we'd like to cover before we head on out of here?
Jimmy Savile's my dad.
I don't know who that is.
It's a very well-known British.
Oh, so he learned from the best. Got
it. We're definitely keeping that in.
You can if you want to. It's not on me at that point. Nobody listens to this point anyway. So.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's gone by this point. We can say whatever we want, except for
anybody
the things
who's
that
here
Cayman's about to say.
Yeah.
Why can I hear Harry Potter music?
I think you're on drugs.
No, I just
Right, so the reveals today pretty good. I think they've been pretty spot on. Wind very strong. Fire got the card it needed. Other than draw. Any other thoughts?
I don't dislike any of the choices for reveals for today. I think they're all really good. I think that there is potential there, but I still worry about the set being overly strong. Compared to previous sets, but you know what? We get that every time. So, so come on.
No, I think last set there was obviously Locagon was the best deck by a long way. I feel like this set, yes, there's really strong cards, but I feel like there's different options you can go down. Like there's the Stratomorph. I think Soul has got some really good stuff. Water will be strong again.
Right. Well, Water's always going to
depends on what other 2 costs we get as well. Like
so it's that. So obviously Locagon ran away with it last time. Is Stratomorph going to do the same, or is the other decks similar power level? So it's not always going to be Stratomorph.
Well, I think that's the question, though, right? Is there at this point, from what the reveals that we've seen, is there a single deck that is just going to take it away? Just run away with it for a while until people figure something else out. Now, remember, at this point, we're going to be sitting on live stream for almost 6 months before we get Sunstrike. Right?
I'm not.
Not literally, you punk. But my point being is that we'll be in this the live stream format for way longer than we have a right to be, right?
Yeah.
So, like I think we talked about before, set fatigue is going to be a problem. We're going to really get tired of seeing live stream stuff. Tournaments are probably going to suffer for that. So until we get Sunstrike, I think there's going to just be a dip in gameplay for a while. Do we think that the same problem that we had with live stream is going to be caused in Sunstrike of people just being like, "Oh, I'm not playing against that. I don't want to play against that. I'm just going to quit, or I'm going to walk away."
Yep. Yeah. There's people in the Discord now questioning cards already.
Yeah. Well, and are we going to bring people back though to compensate, or are they just going to walk away and will be another X number of people in the community gone.
I think it's just gonna be people are gonna leave. Like we're gonna see, it's just Locagon 2.0, and it's just gonna be frustrating to go against. Like not having triple earthquake to out annoying boards is just gonna suck. But I don't want triple earthquake back. I just want the format we're at now feels nice, and it's just gonna get stronger. Like we're saying, the Stratamoth is just insane. It is so far probably one of the better decks that we've seen. We haven't seen obviously all the cards yet. Fire control is insane with how much removal it has. But yeah, like I think we're gonna lose people again. I think the first Sunstrike tournament, the premier, will end up with maybe high 60s, very low 70s in turnout.
Yeah, it'll be a surprise if we push 80s and up.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Well, yeah.
I agree.
I think as we move forward, we're gonna start seeing the tournament scene slowly decline as we go. And I think that's going to be a telltale sign that things are going in a direction. Now, again, I'll caveat that with what I've always said, which is I hope I'm wrong. As much as as I'm opinionated about this game, and everybody knows that and knows me, knows that I do have somewhat of a negative view in regards to the future of Elestrals. But I also am hopeful that I'm wrong, because I love the game. I love the gameplay. I think it's fun. Yes, I'm going to complain about certain cards, and yes, I'm going to complain about the fact that fire is still the redheaded stepchild of Elestrals. Um, it still, I still enjoy playing it, and I will continue to do so.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
we wouldn't still be here if so
also we
we would
wouldn't
have
be doing
left a
this
long
podcast,
time ago. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
if we didn't still love the game, right?
I mean, we're doing it for the money.
Or is it like an abusive relationship where you just can't get away from it?
Yeah.
The pennies that we're making from this. Yes.
Wait, you're making
Rub
pennies
them
off
together,
this?
you might make more. So that's how I feel about it. I think you guys are very similar in mind like that. We all want the game to do well, but we don't think that it will.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing to say, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we don't know. We still have plenty of reveals to come.
Jameson just ruined our chances of getting free product from Dan.
You guys get free product from me all the time. I get jacked and shit. So fuck you. That's what I got to say about that. No, you guys get what is it?
We get the creator boxes
to
do YouTube videos on. I mean, my footage for live stream corrupted, so that didn't help for me. I don't have any footage of me opening my live stream creator box, which is kind of annoying. The Firestorm one was really nice. The boxes themselves are really nice.
I just store my cards in them.
Yeah, I just store all my live stream stuff is in my live stream creator box. So,
if I get a creator box out of this, I'll be happy. But
that would be nice. It would be nice to get a creator box again.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, because I talked to them about it before when with the original version of this, with the original cast of the Divine Council, right? And they told me some song and dance about numbers and all that stuff. And it's like, okay, well, we're going to do our best. And there were 3 of us at that time. And it was a conglomeration. And I don't know if they were going to send out 3 creator boxes or 1 creator box that we had to split, So I'm not sure how they know how to handle multi creator content, right? So let's see. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe reach out to them and find out what we can do about that, because we'll see. I do think that Sunstrike is not going to be a direct mirror of Livestream. Obviously, I think the production stuff is going to be more on point, even though it got delayed for a month. I think we're going to be more on point with a production quality, but I also think that there's not going to be one deck that stands out. There's going to be 3.
Yeah, probably. There's going to be
probably.
multiple decks that stand out, definitely.
And I think that's well, I don't agree with the whole these have to be meta cards idea of design. I do like the fact that there's going to be some variance, some variety in the gameplay, but I don't think it's enough to save it tournament wise. I think the tournaments are going to be low numbers still. If we hit max numbers once in the Sunstrike format, I think that will be interesting, but I don't know if it'll be enough.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll have to just wait and see. So
yeah, that's all it is. We wait and see. So on that note, we're in a good place. So
yeah, we'll just wrap the episode up. That's literally everything. That's all the reveals.
Like I say, don't wrap it up. Save the turtles.
Okay. So yeah, that's the end of the episode. We'll be coming back again for more reveals next time, or even anything else new information wise. Like we'll discuss, or we might have a different topic. Who knows? We might actually plan what we're going to talk about. That would be a shock to everybody.
Why would we plan anything? I mean, we just do all this together.
Yeah, it's just right? It's all off the cuff, you know. We don't plan it. There's no script. I'm definitely not going to type a script up right now. ChatGPT, come on. But yeah. So that's it. So we'll just have to catch us on our socials. So obviously mine's youtube.com/@AstrosNight.
Yep. You're probably watching it on there right now. Cayman, you're something else. So anyway, you're shut off. You're cut off, dude. No more.
Yeah, no more talking from Cayman.
Just turn off my whole camera
let's just mute him and.
No more alcohols and no more drugs for Cayman. He's cut off. We'll post our links where we're in all the available places. We're also available on Patreon.
Yeah, and somehow Spotify.
It's somehow Spotify. It miraculously showed up there.
Yeah.
So if you that's where you can find all of our content. And also we're on Discord. So generally you can find us in the Elestrals main server. Usually in the VC, chatting it up with other community members and having a good time over there. I really hope that everybody enjoyed this, and we will see you next time.
Cue the outro music. Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed this program. If you'd like to know more about Elestrals or any of the topics we've discussed today, just click any of the links in the description and it will take you to the various different locations to learn about Elestrals and the people that made it. Also, if you'd like to support us, you can just click one of the other links in the description. That will take you to our Patreon page, which is a small donation, can get you behind the scenes content and other fun things that we're planning to do in the future. If you'd like us to support us in another way, just go ahead and like, share, subscribe again, and thank you for listening. We hope you have a fantastic day.